Hi, darling.
There she is, look. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, dear. How did it go?
I'm a woman, I can do it.
Yeah, so you keep saying, actually.
Yeah.
Good. Did it go okay?
Yeah.
Any pain?
No, not really.
Oh, good. I'm glad to have you back.
Oh.
Been a bit worried about you.
You're worried about me?
Yeah,
Oh.
only a little bit.
Oh.
And only like that much.
Get
I
lost.
was really worried about you, really. If you enjoy the video, guys, we would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. It's just down below, please.
And if you were to press the bell icon, then you will be notified as soon as any other future videos are released.
Absolutely. And don't forget, if you did enjoy the video, a thumbs up on that like button would be greatly appreciated, and it would really help us out.
It would.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what's happening tomorrow then, darling?
Going to the hospital
What are we going to the hospital for?
for my poorly eye. I'm going to have it lasered.
Laser treatment.
I'm being brave.
Hello.
Hi.
I have got to go and have blood taken this morning for a blood test. They're testing something to do with neuromyelitis optica. It's something called a MOG test, or an aquaporin 4 antibodies. I don't know which one it is, but they've got to go and take blood, and it's going to hurt.
Don't be Maudie.
I'm not.
I'm going and having my eye lasered later, and if I can be a big, brave girl, you can be a brave boy.
Yeah, but they're going to stab me.
You're trying to make out it's some amazing and, you know, end of the world.
They're going to stab me and shoot you with a laser.
I hope you're taking this all in, everybody. It's threatening violence now, and I've got to have my eye lasered.
Yeah. So a few years ago, Teresa had cataracts, which is artificial lenses replaced in her eyes because diabetes blurred your vision, didn't it?
Yes.
And quite often what can happen is a membrane, the body rejects the artificial lens, and a membrane can grow over the eye, over the lens, not over your eye. And it has to be blasted with a laser, so Teresa's going to get shot with a laser.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, darling. Shall I add anything else?
No, you're going to go and do it.
My arm's going to hurt.
It will do if I hit it.
We've got... My wife's violent, you know. I suppose we better get going.
Yes.
Had the blood test, and that really hurt, actually. No, it seriously did. The needle going in absolutely
It didn't hurt me.
No. Well, I'm pleased about that.
If it drops off, let me know.
No, my arm hurts.
Yeah, I bet it does.
That's bad, that is. That's bad.
Shall I rip it off for you?
No!
Why?
You're not ripping it off. That's much worse than what you've got to go and have
Look,
done
it's
this
hanging off
afternoon.
now, look. There you go.
Ow!
Look at that piddly bit of blood.
I'm stopping the recording now. Go away. It's 1 o'clock. And it's time to go to the Queen's Medical Centre in Nottingham to have Teresa shot with a laser.
Yes. And then hopefully, when I get home, I'll be able to see everything.
To be honest, that would be really nice.
Oh, God, it'll be amazing.
Your eyesight's really bad, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah.
Okie dokie, it's time to go.
Yes.
And I'm a little bit nervous for doing, because I don't normally drive, do I? I don't.
No.
I literally just drive into town and back, and that's like a couple of miles. And yet the hospital's, I would say, about 8 miles away. So this is going to be the longest drive I've done for quite some time. But are you nervous, darling?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous at all.
Yeah, apprehensive perhaps.
I'm excited that I'll be able to see properly.
Yeah.
But I'm just sort of, I'll be glad when it's over.
Yeah.
I'm being a brave girl.
You are, aren't you, darling?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks, darling.
Right, we've arrived and we just pulled up. There's absolutely nowhere to park, so we're actually on red double yellows. So Teresa's
Okay.
going now.
Bye.
Bye, darling. Good luck.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah.
And just keep me posted, okay?
I'll try.
Okay, bye. Love you. Bye-bye. And there she goes. Bless her. I'm actually quite nervous now because I feel when I'm alone in the car, especially in a lot of traffic, I actually feel quite vulnerable because if anything happened, I can't move, I can't walk, can't leave the car. I've just had a text, I've just pulled up actually on the way home. I've just had a text from Teresa 4 minutes ago, so I've pulled up to have a quick look. I'm sat in Costa, chilling. That's what she said. So she's at the hospital having a coffee now. I just wanted to say that I've been driving for about 44 minutes, the engine's been on, so I'm nearly home, but I feel so vulnerable driving on my own. If I was to like break down, I mean, I only sort of drive into town and back, really not that much of a big deal. And Teresa's always with me as well, but I've just driven in some serious mega traffic with several lanes, that kind of thing, and I just think to myself, what would I do if my car broke down? What would I do? I can't walk, I can't do anything, I can't, you know what I mean? I'd just have to call for help, wouldn't I? I feel really upset that I can't be with Teresa. Teresa and I have always done absolutely everything together, and we've always supported each other, and I can't be with her on this appointment, and it really truly does break my heart not to be able to support her, because she's always there with me. But the problem is, this is a 3 to 4 hour appointment, and even if I could get there, I'd be sitting around waiting, and I'd be in pain, and I do not want Teresa, this appointment's about Teresa, I do not want her worrying more about me than her own kind of treatment, if you see what I mean, if that makes sense. Not long got home, had to make a mad dash for the loo. When I say a mad dash to the loo, I didn't actually mean that. Dash is no longer a word in my vocabulary, if you know what I mean. It was more like a stumble and a fall. With neurological conditions, some of you may well know that your bladder doesn't like to wait. Mine certainly doesn't. Teresa has just texted me saying she's arrived at her destination. She's had a coffee and she's now at the Laser Eye Clinic. I do hope she's going to be okay. I'm worried about her. Well, it's only 3:30. I've just had a phone call from Mrs. Bradley, and she's all sorted and ready for me to pick her up, so I'm just getting ready. I'm just on my way to collect Teresa now. She sounds okay and quite happy. We have just stepped through the door, and Mrs. Bradley is happy to be home. Hello.
Everything's ever so red.
Ever so red?
Yeah.
Well, you have just had laser treatment on your eye, so, you know, it's obviously upset things, hasn't it?
I'm going to say everything's red. My white cardigan
Yeah,
looks
but
pink.
you've got those glasses on as well, those sunglasses
Oh, yeah,
to help. Take your sunglasses off and tell me if everything's still red. Is everything still red?
No.
So it's the sunglasses and the electric light.
Yeah.
That's so you, that is.
I forgot I got my sunnies on.
Well, dear, it's very nice to have you back.
I'm back.
Have you had a traumatic afternoon?
I have. It was so red hot.
Can I just stop you there?
Yes.
I know you've had laser treatment on your eye, but I've had a blood test on my arm.
Can you believe him?
It still hurts.
Hang on, I'll get a magnifying glass to find it.
I mean, do you know what I mean?
No.
To compare, there's no comparison really.
No, there isn't.
Oh, sorry.
They don't feel sorry for you.
They will do.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
So the department was absolutely boiling. There was nowhere to sit down. All the seats were full and people were standing. Sardines has got nothing on that department. So we was all scrunched up.
You was actually, I remember you texted me saying you're actually standing. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it because if I'd have actually gone, I'd have been standing. I wouldn't have been able to.
No.
I always need a seat, don't I? So,
Yeah.
And did you say that there was some young kids sat on the
Yeah,
seats?
there was some young girls sat on the seats, and they should have let some of the
Let the elders sit
Yeah,
down. Absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, that's how we were always brought up.
Yeah.
You let your elders sit down.
but they didn't.
No.
And
Perhaps the parents should have encouraged them to move for some adults to sit down. I don't know.
anyway, so I was feeling really hot, and I was wiping my face because my face was leaking.
You was a bit warm, weren't you?
I was a bit warm.
When we went before, though, it was absolutely cooking in one of them
Yeah.
rooms, and then they turned the aircon on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was fine. I had to have a drop in my eye to widen the pupil. Is it dilate the pupil?
Dilate
something?
the pupil.
Yeah, dilate
Yeah,
the
did it sting?
Dilate. Yes, it did. But I was brave.
Was
I
you
was
brave?
fine. Yes. And then I had to wait about half an hour, and I was called into the laser suite.
Is it called a YAG laser?
Yes.
Yeah, YAG
YAG.
laser. Yeah.
And the lady said, as she was looking in my eye, she says, "This isn't straightforward." And I thought, here we go, me
Typical.
again, something not
Typical.
straightforward. And
It's always the
it
same with
is.
you, isn't it?
And apparently, part of the eye wasn't too bad, but there was a part like on a clock, if you imagine 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock was like thick, layer on layer on layer. And she had to keep zapping it and then giving it a rest, because she says your eye looks like a snow globe now.
So she like blasted it with a laser, and because there's like a membrane built up on the
Yeah.
lens in your eye, she zapped it with the laser and it like exploded.
Yeah.
Like a snow, so that's all got to settle.
So then I had to like look up, look down, look sideways, look straight on, and I had to keep doing that so it sort of rested a little so she could carry on doing it. And it was like a spark hitting my head.
Like a little electrical impulse.
That's what
kind
it
of
felt
thing.
like. And she says, we'll give it a rest a few minutes and then we'll try again, because she'd got to do extra at this 10 o'clock point. And
Which eye was it going left?
yes.
Right.
So she did that, and I haven't got to go back for check-in, but she says I must go back if there's a problem and carry on with my diabetic retinopathy screening, which I do anyway.
Yeah.
And now I'm home. I'm just waiting for this.
It's nice to have you back, darling.
Thank you.
We've been a bit worried about today, haven't we?
Yeah.
A bit apprehensive.
Yeah.
How does your eye... Oh, I can see your pupils still dilated.
Yeah.
And you look like a robot.
Thanks. It's missed me really.
I have. It was really quick, actually, because we left at 1 o'clock. And, well, it's 10 to 5, but we've been back about half an hour, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I think you've been gone probably about just over 3 hours. So that's
I
actually
know.
pretty good, because we were told the appointment was 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then when you rang me saying, you know, you're ready, I couldn't believe it.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's all done, but it just feels like I've got grit and cotton wool in my eye.
And take some settling down.
Yeah, she says it's going to be rather sore simply because it was such a thick membrane that she had to get through.
Yeah.
So she says it could even be sore tomorrow too. But
Well, fingers crossed it's going to give you some better vision.
Yes.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
Now then, by my arm.
Can you believe this?
It hurts. Look. I'm just saying.
Nobody please feel sorry for him. Or I'll sort you out as well.
Oh, that was a threat. My wife is dangerous. I'm just letting you know.
Yes, so all done and dusted.
Good. And we'll, no doubt, we'll let you know in days to come how you get on after the treatment in your eye.
Yes, I'll be able to see. Actually, everything is brighter.
Is it?
It's brighter.
It's not red then.
I'm going to say everything's red. My white cardigan
Yeah,
looks
but
pink.
you've got those glasses on as well, those sunglasses
Oh, yeah,
to help. Take your sunglasses off and tell me if everything's still red.
No.
Is that because you took your sunglasses off now, do you? So it's the sunglasses and the electric light.
Yeah.
That's so you, that is.
I forgot I got my sunnies on.
All right, so I boo-booed.
I don't know. That was
Yes.
funny.
So now I've got my normal glasses on,
Yeah.
and it's like, it is brighter, but it's very gritty.
The thing is, your pupils dilated now as well, and well, it's going to be gritty because they've blasted it, haven't they? And, so how's your eye today then, dear?
I was just about to answer it as a white curtain came over. It's a lot better than it was, and it's so light. But every few seconds, a floater goes across.
Yeah. So you got.
So I've got to let that settle down first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you said that the vision in the eye you had lasered is really, really bright, and
It is.
And it's highlighted.
Crystal.
It's highlighted that your vision in your other eye
It's yellow.
is like a yellowy lemon colour now,
Yeah,
isn't it? So
yeah.
we need to look into getting that
Like a
sorted.
nicotine.
Yeah.
Orangey yellow.
Yeah. Apologies if I'm shaking. I've got back collapse and I'm about ready to hit the floor, and my legs and my back are going. So I'm literally, you're holding me up for dear life, and I'm holding onto the sink. So we just wanted to do a quick update.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Bye for now.